Wahala dey for Yaounde o. Palava don start for Yaounde o. The infighting don start for Yaounde o. Wahala dey inside Yaounde o. Dem never see nothing o. Cameroon never see nothing o. The wahala don start for inside Yaounde o. Fight for power don start for Yaounde o. Big palava dey for inside Cameroon o. Dem never see nothing o. This one na just the beginning o. The end for Cameroon don come o. We be tell Paul Biya say the end don come o. We be tell Paul Biya say as you touch Ambazonia, na so Cameroon e go follow. The matter don start o. Una come hear the story o. The story today over plenty o. Big palava dey for Cameroon o. Ambazonia don be free o. Now Cameroon don dey scatter o. Una come hear story o. Una come hear better story o. Today we go bring una better story o. La République don finish o. Ambazonia don be free o. Yes. The man for story don come. The man with the shake, Diongute and Paul Biya, he don't come again today. Una brother with the shake, Diongute and Paul Biya don't come again today. Fellow Ambazonians, I cut una cafe. I salute all una. All money place day. Story day. La République di shake. La République di shake day inside Yaounde. Yaounde di shake. Boxing. Ide. I salute all una. Una don't take the time for joining with today. We salute all una. Una don't take the time for can't listen for what we will talk for una today. As una the watch for YouTube, na so they go also the broadcast time for ACN. Make we start. Plenty story they will get for give una today. Plenty information they will get for give una today. Make we start with what it don't happen for inside Mamfe. Today, when a Tuesday, day number 25 day for the month of October for this 2022. For inside Mamfe, for the great state of Manu, for the Atlantic states of Ambazonia, today they don't find the dead body for 4 small picking them. For inside the quarter for Mamfe, where they call and say Egbeko. For inside the quarter for Mamfe, where they call and say Egbeko village, they don't find the dead body for 4 small picking them between the ages of 2 years old and 5 years old. They find their dead body for inside a motor, a very old motor, where they need to use them again, an old motor, where they never even get tired of them again. Now for they go see the dead body of 4 small Ambazonia picking them. The families of this picking them, they be don't define the picking them. Before today, they finally go see their dead body. Some people that they talk say they born the picking them before they carry their body go put them for that motor. Some people they talk say because they carry the picking them lock them for inside the motor, they picking the die because they not be fit for breathe. So no man no know what it happen, how the picking the money reach day, and how the picking the take for die. Investigations, they carry out investigations. The community for Egbeko, the community for Mamfe, As the month they die for these 4 small picking them, the community they also carry out investigations. Secondly, we don't hear say the priest from Chang and the people them where they be missing. Where they be missing, say now Ambazonian forces for Manu Unity warriors, they be arrest them. We hear say the priest and all the church people them where the Manu Unity warriors, they be arrest them. We hear say we don't see your year news, so they don't release them. We think it's a very good sign this. A very good thing they say this priest and all the church people them from the Chang parish, so they don't be released by these forces. Would they call on the Catholic Church? Would they call on Mr. Pope Francis? Would they call on the Catholic bishops? Would they call on them? During this period of this war, where Mr. Paul Biya don't declare them on the Ambazonian people them, and during this period where the Ambazonian people, they don't rise up for fight for their freedom, would he call on the Catholic Church for join the people, for do the work with Jesus Christ, he become for this earth, for give people them freedom and salvation. Would he call on the Catholic Church, may they not only sit down and stand for corner, but for join the fight for the salvation of the people of Ambazonia, for the freedom of Ambazonia, and the gospel of Christ that, and make them understand, say all these events where they happen, including say forces that they arrest priests and people them for church. All these things that they happen now because of the conditions of occupation imposed on our land by Cameroon. All these things that they happen, if Cameroon not be imposed the occupation on our land, all these things are not for they happen. So the Catholic Church, the Bishop for Manfe, and all the Catholic bishop them will not stand up for the dignity of the Ambazonian people them, for end Cameroon occupation and their evil on our land. Because the only way where all these things will stop, and men and women of God, they will get a free environment for exercise their duties, for bring hope and salvation to mankind. Now for both the religious institution and the Ambazonian people them, for work hand in hand, for eradicate Cameroon occupation for inside our land. Pope John Paul II, he be stand up with the Polish people them, when they be go through what you will be go through right now. So what did he stop the leadership of Pope Francis for stand with the Ambazonian people them? Pope John Paul be stand with the Polish people them, fight for the Polish people them, speak up for the Polish people them. For other news, for inside the great state of Menchum, better news don't come out. For inside the state of Menchum, now in these terrorists, in name, now the colonial senior divisional officer for the state of Menchum. In name, Abdullahi Aliyu. Now in this, small so, if I join a Kema, he miss bullet by a millisecond. the colonial senior divisional officer for mention, he missed bullet by a millisecond. Ambazonian forces for inside mention, they lay an ambush on these terrorists. They don't follow a movement. Intelligence, they don't gather intelligence, follow a movement. And they time me. They miss it so by millisecond. The security bodyguard, they would deal with it for motor and the other motor for back. All them dey hospital. He missed die and bullet pass for a nose. A scratchy nose. He missed die by a millisecond. Me know say the next time they will get it. Now the news I come up for mention. Other news we come up for mention. The mayor for mention. The mayor for whom now a few days ago the Ambazonian fighters them for they be succeed for burn the house for the mayor, the colonial mayor for whom Ambazonian fighters them for they succeed for burning house. All right. Some of the news that we'll be getting for now. Now make we come for our discussion for today. We all don't can gather for year. Before we go for that discussion, make a play on this video. When I watch this video.
The poorest way to face life is to face it with a sneer. There are many men who feel a kind of twisted pride and cynicism. There are many who confine themselves to criticism of the way others do what they themselves dare not even attempt. There is no more unhealthy being, no man less worthy of respect than he who either really holds or feigns to hold an attitude of sneering disbelief toward all that is great and lofty, whether in achievement or in that noble effort which, even if it fails, comes to second achievement. It is not the critic who counts, not the man who points out how the strong man stumbles, or where the doer of deeds could have done them better. The credit belongs to the man who is actually in the arena, whose face is marred by dust and sweat and blood, who strives valiantly, who errs, who comes short again and again, because there is no effort without error and shortcoming. But who does actually strive to do the deeds? Who knows great enthusiasms, the great devotions, who spends himself in a worthy cause, who at the best knows in the end the triumph of high achievement, and who at the worst, if he fails, at least fails while daring greatly, so that his place shall never be with those cold and timid souls who neither know victory nor defeat.
This video when I don't watch them, that picture when I see them, na a video of a hero, na a picture of a warrior for 5 years. He don't carry that gun. under rain, under sun, for night, for daytime, even when you get chop for chop, or when you get chop for chop. Whether na rain dey fall, or na sun dey shine. Na that gun don't keep you alive. Na that gun don't protect a community. Na that gun, even in the moment where you don't tire, even in the moment where your skin feel weak and you feel sleepy, see the gun as he hang for his shoulders. See as he still hold the gun. Imagine the level of courage. He never ever received pay from anybody. Imagine the sacrifices. Imagine the commitment. For the freedom of Ambazonia. They fight at that. Now that gun don't make La Republic run. Now the spirit is of the Ambazonian Defense Forces. Fellow Ambazonians, the leader of our War of Independence, Dr. Chuayaba, get these important words for Una today. It talks, dear soldiers, for our war of liberation. It talks the importance of a weapon. It talks not be even for the moment where soldier after long days and long nights, not be even when he don't tire, if he drop that weapon. They call it the warrior for inside the arena of war. The leader talks 2 days ago, he addressed the Ambazonian people them for Canada, and he want to thank all of them for the 5 AKs where they be raised up. The leader talks on November the 19th, he go meet up with all Ambazonians and for Belgium, for the Belgian capital, for Brussels, for continue the campaign, for mobilize for more weapons, for free our homeland. The leader talks this campaign, now one of the most important campaign for our liberation struggle, because things they don't reach for a different level. For Igbo language, they talk the stakes, it be very high. And that talks it be very humbled by the dedication and the excitement of the Ambazonian people them and the egg of CADF base. We start for a journey for the claim of our homeland. It talks even the internal and external opposition. The internal and external opposition, it not be easy. But with all this, we don't be able for elevate the Ambazonian people them from people them where they be very uncertain to the majestic hope for freedom. And we will continue until every inch of our land will be liberated and the enemy Iran. 2 days ago, Dr. Choluka Sayaba, he get a meeting with the visit with the Ambazonian people them for Canada via Zoom. He give them updates, tell them what to go on, and he make a tell now. Things that be very high at this moment. The stakes they be very high. We will leave them for day. With time, the leader go dey address una on very key issues. And that's why the leader launched a campaign for the 200 acre project. This project, it be time sensitive based on wetin dey happen. Based on wetin dey happen. As the leader don't tell all we, he be already tell we about key indicators. We na pay attention to the key indicators. As the expert, the man will give we the strategy, both the internationalization strategy for targeted diplomacy and our strategy for self-defense on the ground. We follow very key indicators both on the ground and for the international system. The stakes will be very high for Ambazonia. When I don't hear what it happen, it be very high. Cameroon, it time for Ambazonia don't end. Cameroon, it time for Ambazonia, it don't end. Cameroon, it time for Ambazonia, it don't end. Now the time this, for all we, this project of 200 acres, now based on the seriousness of the moment, the international community to watch whether we will leave the land very chaotic as Cameroon they collapse and they pull out and they don't accept defeat, or we'll go show what will they fight for. Reclaim the land, provide what the international community expect of we. At the time this will go for show maturity on the ground, we'll go for show leadership on the ground, we'll go for show discipline on the ground, and we'll go for show a sense of seriousness on the ground. The era of the small action for block by block, small action them, that era don't finish. The small action, they don't do their work and they don't achieve the objective for end Cameroon occupation of Ambazonia. Now at the time for take control of the land. Now at the time for take physical control of the land through powerful defense forces, through structured forces, through trained forces. We must take back the sovereignty. Cameroon don't be defeated. Make no Ambazonia not shit on for some place begin to think say Cameroon will come back. For all the Ambazonians and for diaspora, for all the intellectuals, the people where they talk say they get big book, the people where they talk say they be the big professionals, them, the people where they talk say they get big position, them, they get big company them. When I don't shit on for 5 years, when I don't watch how ordinary people them, ordinary Ambazonians, they don't fight, they bleed, they suffer, they sacrifice with nothing. $1, $2, $1,000, $3,000, $5,000, 50 francs, 1,000. Put that all small. With all that, they still use them for defeat Cameroon and sustain the liberation. Now Cameroon don't be defeated. Through all this small pinching from here to here, he add all together for support the resistance. Cameroon don't be defeated. For all when I be doubt, when I be the doubt if this thing will work, if Ambazonia will succeed, because when I be the fear, what if when I carry when I money when I give them, when I invest them for the people their future, what if it fail? Now way you not invest the money, you not contribute the money, the people don't succeed. You not think say now at the right time for you and your family for stand with the people. After 5 years, you don't see their resilience, you see their commitment, You see the discipline and the focus. Now when they don't achieve this extraordinary milestone, if you need any evidence, 1st of October for 2022, just exactly 3 weeks and 4 days ago, that the ultimate proof, both to the international community and to the bystanders, Ambazonia don't rise. I want to appeal for all the Ambazonians, for the diaspora specifically, all the intellectuals, the one who call themselves big professionals. I want to appeal for una. We don't demonstrate exemplary leadership and a focus on the enemy. We don't stabilize the communication within our liberation struggle. And we show what people what it mean for believe for something and for stand behind an effective leadership. We invite all una join Dr. Cho Lucas Ayaba, join the people of the Ambazonia Governing Council for finish this last phase of the reclamation of our homeland, for take back our sovereignty. 200 acre, one family if you pay for it, $400,000. 200 acre na $400,000 for other liberation struggles, communities, family members, business people, the politicians, the old politicians, where they don't thief money of the colonial state. Now, time this for payback the colonial state by taking part of the money we don't embezzle them for contributing into the struggle. Because there is no return of Cameroon. Cameroon will ever return back into Ambazonia. Now, time this for pay the evil we don't do and for your people them. Now, time this will take part of that money where you don't thief them. Part of that money we don't thief them from the colonial state. Now, the time this will take part of that money, Guillaume say when I don't show concentration of focus and effort and determination, when I take and finish the fight. We don't already defeat Cameroon. Now we just need to take our country back. We need to build powerful defense forces them. Where they feel take back the sovereignty. We not feel leave the land, make it continue to be ungovernable. And then this chaos from spoilers and dark forces may they continue to terrorize our people then. We must fill in the gap as a result of the defeat of Cameroon. Now we must take back the land. Now we must start to provide the security, the stability, and the protection of our people then. We not feel live ungovernable spaces. If we leave them, as when I don't see them over the last few weeks, Cameroon will fill those spaces with dark forces for punish our people them, for rise up and for defeating Cameroon. Now the time this, make una not only fall una hand, una wait, and then una can inherit positions during transition and governance phase. Una show una love for our people them, for end their suffering. Una can join we make we build the work together. We believe for work together as a people. We believe saying that one fight, and we'll get for finish as one. That's why when I don't hear what happened recently. As the leader mobilize all other leaders them. For meet. And for come together as one. You're the same thing one do on the ground. For bring in all the key defense groups together. And chart an effective collaboration. For start for work together. For stabilize the ground. As we don't Cameroon a time for Ambazonia don't end. We need them. We need more guns through structured defense forces. For start the process for not only capture territory, for expand the territories when we control them. Because as I don't always tell you now, the block by block strategy don't defeat Cameroon. Now we get for moving to the next phase. Cameroon, the time don't end. They don't accept defeat. They don't talk, say they don't want to fight again. They don't feel fight again. Their forces don't be demoralized. They don't feel pay their salaries anymore. Mr. Biya don't literally die. He be incapacitated. Diongute is nowhere to be found. A small mob will be the run and don't stop. Because October 1 proved to them. It proved to Buba. Say the game is over. No wait. No wait any longer. The more you wait, the more you prolong the suffering of the people on the ground. The more you wait, and no amount of excuses where you go make them. Oh, I need to contribute now because of infighting. Oh, that bullshit. Not just excuse. All right? No excuse it be justified. There is no excuse will be justified. Oh, I don't want to give my money now because. Oh, I don't want to give my money now because. Oh, I don't want to donate now because. No excuse be justified. You don't watch the video of that hero. Even in those circumstances, he don't make any excuse. Even when he don't tire, even when he is sick, even when he don't get chop for chop, even when rain dey fall, even when sun dey shine, even if he dey sleep now for bare floor, he don't make any excuse. So what be your excuse? Your only excuse, not just rationalization for you for justify your own excuse to yourself for make you not feel bad. You need to help the liberation. You know what you don't take with this far. Now step up. Now not time for you for step up as a patriot. If you love Ambazonia, you care about Ambazonia, you love what you respect the sacrifices. Now not time for you for step up. Also for all the people that are on the ground. For some of them that don't work very hard, God, with God's grace and blessings, when they do very well. When I reach out. One Ambazonian on the ground, they don't give money for 2 RPGs. That's 10 million CFA. 12 million CFA. Person on the ground, he give money for 2 RPGs. He donate 12 million CFA. What about you? We don't launch Operation 200 AK. Very critical times. The stakes will be very high. Make your contribution. This Saturday will come for October the 29th. This Saturday will come for October 29th. The Ambazonia Governing Council, they officially launched this project for 200 AK. Would invite all winner, even if you didn't have for ground zero, contact me. We will give you a mobile money number where you go put your money for day. Once you put your money for day, you send me a screenshot. The Ambazonia Governing Council Department of Finance, it go send you through me an official receipt for say thank you. We don't receive your money. Anything we receive them, please. When I contact, if you never receive your receipt, contact me. Say PS, I never received my receipt. Send me your screenshot of your donation. They go send your receipt. Please, even if we be forget, they go still send them for you. When I reach out, will be the most transparent, the most accountable, political movement for this liberation. We don't be like that consistently. It is same through all which we do. We promise we promise October 1, we deliver them at the highest level. From planning to coordination, for give Ambazonian power and glory on the ground. Now I don't see the fruits. At the time this for all we for do the last work, for take back the homeland and cement the sovereignty. All right. Now, make a tell now what did happen for La République. As all una don't follow, La République du Cameroun don't scatter. As we be promised our people them. Cameroon, as we promised Paul Biya, say the war we launch for Ambazonia. We the Ambazonian people will defeat Paul Biya inside Ambazonia. We will defeat La République inside Ambazonia. We will defeat their army, their police, their agenda. We go defeat them. We promise them this one. And then we will send the war back to sender. Now, I want can tell you now, authoritatively, as they talk, as some people that they talk, yeah, I'm speaking authoritatively. I want can tell you now, say, the war within La République, the fight for power inside La République, it don't start. Now, two comes the day, because Biya SSF, it don't literally die. Mr. Biya is nowhere to be found. He don't run. The Ambazonian defeat don't make Biya run. Just go. Talk say, I don't get anything for do Cameroon anymore. I don't get anything for do the presidency anymore. I don't get me anything for do power anymore. I don't get me power again. The small power with me. My job will shit on me for some place. I breathe. Yes. Before I die, make a try, forget more peace. So Mr. Biya don't literally leave power. Die. Literally. Okay? Now, the country don't be divided. As soon as I don't hear, for the first time for La République du Cameroun, the special criminal court for inside La République du Cameroun, it don't talk say one arrest the Secretary General for inside the presidency, the man where they be the prepare for take over Paul Biya before they start for work on Frank. Alright? The man when I push the war. Ferdinand Gongo, the special criminal court for inside La République, it talks say one arrest Ferdinand Gongo. And the one try Ferdinand Gongo for embezzlement for all the money where Ferdinand Gongo don't thief am. This Cameroon Special Criminal Court, they don't send warrant of arrest for Ferdinand Gongo. Then, now one side na Ferdinand Gongo, he and Chanto. Mama Chanto say he too must be inside that power. He say as Mama Chanto say as Biya die, he too must get his own share for power. So you get on one side, Mama Chanto, Ferdinand Gongo, Betty Asomo, the Minister of Defense in charge of the war. All these people they focus on the war effort. They did for one side. Where then they look towards Russia for support them. Then you get the other side, where Emmanuel Macron be go visit them. The one where they talk say they be a little bit more moderate. They look for the Selena Diongute side. He and Frank Biya. They get one side. So you get one side, Selena Diongute with Frank Biya and the other small moderates them. Then you get the other side, when are the hardliners them. Betty Asomo, Ferdinand Gongo, Mama Chanto. All them, they did for one side. The people they were the one war and the military for keep them in power. So inside La République, they fight. We will be tell and say, as we defeat them for inside Ambazonia, we go send the war back to sender. It don't start. It don't start. So for La République, we no day them right now. Alright? We no day. We now remember, the people for Camp to they never even start. This one now only within the Biya presidency. The Camto faction, it never start. Because come today, with the bass, they wait. Say as Biya die, come to must take presidency. Then the one them for Fulani, the Pok one them for that side. for North. Eh? The Fulani want them for North. Them too, they talk say, as Bia kill Ahijo, he take power. As Bia did die, then too they must take that power back. It must come back to the Grand North. So you tell me, how you go take fix this kind of matter? How you go take reconcile these different factions where they fight for one small power? Now the disintegration this of La République du Cameroun. All this one, it come because of you. All these things that it happen for inside La République du Cameroun, not because of me, not because of you, not because of all we. Not because we promise Pobia. Say it touched the wrong generation. It touched the wrong people then. We tell you. See, as you touch Ambazonia, we no go only defeat you, but we will send that war back and work strategy. It will cause disintegration of Cameroon. It will cause chaos for Cameroon. It will cause insecurity for Cameroon. And it will cause the financial blackout for Cameroon. Now when I see the effect, we don't defeat Mr. Bia, we make it run. Diongute don't run. Diongute no can't run that small mob. We be talk anymore for TV. Now the fight don't start. Mama Shanto say he must be president. Ngongo say, okay, Mama Shanto, me and you must take him. If you want him, me and be president, you be vice president. And then Betty Asomo go use the army and the police and the B and everything. It back we up. Then the other side, Diongute they say no, we'll be gentle people then. Through France, me and Frank will carve our own small corner for power. So now the wahala this, we they inside La République du Cameroun. Then the people for Douala, then to the day, when I remember, they don't create they don't create Douala boys. Okay? They don't weapon they don't enter. The day they wait. Say if the Betty people them, they not divide power, fine. They give Douala people their own. Douala go cut Yaounde. They go cut themselves from Yaounde. The Douala people they say, if not so, they go cut themselves from Yaounde. The better they can join Ambazonia than for them for continue. Alright? Douala people they say the better for join Ambazonia. If Ambazonia go accept them, they better join Ambazonia than for them for be with these Bulu Betty people them. With are criminals. So now the wahala that, now the drama that, we they inside La République du Cameroun. All this one, na signs of na victory, na signs of na power, na signs of who will be as a people, na signs of what will be capable of doing. As we don't promise La République, they touch the wrong generation, they touch the wrong people, and therefore they will pay a price for their genocide and their war on the Ambazonian people. Then. As all these things that happen within La République du Cameroun, and they defeat that. And they defeat that. Now it be up to all we for invoke our intelligence and be very proactive. When you don't defeat the enemy, capture the land, take the land, put the forces where they be needed. The time for politics don't finish. The time for small games, who be this leader, who be not be that leader. All those time don't pass. All those period don't pass. All right? All don't pass. All don't pass. The game now on the ground. The game now on the not be who be that leader? Who be that leader? All those times don't pass. The focus on leadership now for consolidate the ground. Not be who be that leader for diaspora. Not be that who be that small invisible and virtual leader for fight for small power. The focus for effective leadership are for the ground. We don't defeat Cameroon. Take the ground. Arm the ground. Make the ground may be strong. For take back the sovereignty. Now the focus of leadership that. The stakes don't be high. Cameroon don't acknowledge which Ambazonia don't become. Ambazonia is a reality. Take your country back. Operation 200 AK, a very critical project for give you the key to the kingdom of your own freedom. For give you the keys to the kingdom of your sovereignty. You rise up because you want freedom. You rise up because you want your sovereignty back. Now we don't defeat the enemy. Stand up. Make the glorious sacrifices will be needed critically now for we to achieve that objective. 200 AK, our ticket for place where they now, in terms of which we want project them to the international community, in terms of which we want project them, so we'll be capable, we'll be ready to take back the homeland. I'm going to talk this for today. Please call me, contact me, or when I get my WhatsApp number. Send me a message, say PS ASO. We don't hear what you Dr. Abba don't talk. We don't hear what it happen. We'll be ready for all we. You're 1,000, you're 5,000, you're 20,000, you're 100,000, you're 300,000, you're 1 million, you're 2 million, you're 5 million, you're 10 million. For diaspora, you're 1 acre and $2,000. $1,000 and a half acre. So you're $1,000, you're $2,000, you're $4,000, you're $10,000, $20,000 now for 10 acre. And families a day way through time. As I be tell you now, one family for 1 year, it contribute $49,000 to the Ambazonian Governing Council. One family. You care. Make you translate your caring, your patriotism into commitment. When I reach out, make you get this done. Saturday will be a great day for the Ambazonian people. Them make all we talk to all man. The time for politics, it don't pass. The time for the listen for people, the way that the only did enough for confuse you and not be for focus you, it don't pass. Any man with the listen for you, he need to focus you on ground zero. That person is a small politician. Any man with the listen for you, especially the one where they focus will make money on YouTube. For can't tell you say, hey, that time don't pass. Ask the question. You focus for ground zero or you not focus for ground zero? If you not focus for ground zero, I need you listen for what you talk. If you focus for ground zero, I go listen. If you aim now for train forces, discipline forces, give them structure and discipline and effectiveness. If you aim now for bring coordination and collaboration for the forces on the ground, may they work together, I go listen for you. If you aim now for divide we, I know listen for you. Okay? Because that thing, it cause stress, it cause heart attack. It make you need sleep fine. But when you can't listen for we, will give you hope, will give you inspiration, will make you when you go for sleep, you just sleep with good sleep. So you got to start for choose. Whether you want to listen for people that they cause you stress, that they cause you heart problems, that they cause you anxiety, or you want to listen for sense, for objectivity, or you want to listen for truth, for hope. Now you got to choose. What you listen to, it will determine how you feel and your level of whether you get hypertension or you get anxiety or you get hope, you get peace, and you believe. What goal? I will give you the positive side of your liberation and give you the keys to the kingdom of your freedom. I'm gonna talk this for today. I will wait for listen for una. I will wait for your messages. I will wait for your donations, and I will direct una whether you want donate for the website for TTOF website, or you didn't for America. We'll send you cash up. Any place where you day, we'll get all forms and methods and means for direct you for how to send your money for any place where you day for this world. Even if you didn't for Kandahar for Afghanistan, reach out for we. We'll tell you how you will send your money from Afghanistan. Even if you didn't for Baghdad for Iraq, we will also tell you. All right. Even if you didn't for Libya, we will also tell you. Even if you didn't for Karachi for Pakistan, we will also tell you. And even if you didn't for North Korea, we will also tell you how you send your money. Ambazonian there for North Korea. I don't talk one Ambazonian for North Korea. Okay? So no matter place where you there, we'll feed direct you how for. Even if you there for inside Yaounde, we will tell you how to send your money. All right? Shake, day. When I get a blessed evening, may God protect you now. I will wait for hear from una messages and for all we for meet up on Saturday. May God bless you now. Now take care. And a good night. Mwah. Love for now.
The poorest way to face life is to face it with a sneer. There are many men who feel a kind of twisted pride and cynicism. There are many who confine themselves to criticism of the way others do what they themselves dare not even attempt. There is no more unhealthy being, no man less worthy of respect than he who either really holds or feigns to hold an attitude of sneering disbelief toward all that is great and lofty, whether in achievement or in that noble effort which, even if it fails, comes to second achievement. It is not the critic who counts, not the man who points out how the strong man stumbles, or where the doer of deeds could have done them better. The credit belongs to the man who is actually in the arena, whose face is marred by dust and sweat and blood, who strives valiantly, who errs, who comes short again and again, because there is no effort without error and shortcoming, but who does actually strive to do the deeds, who knows great enthusiasms, the great devotions, who spends himself in a worthy cause, who, at the best, knows in the end the triumph of high achievement, and who, at the worst, if he fails, at least fails while daring greatly, so that his place shall never be with those cold and timid souls who neither know victory nor defeat.